Live. And now we are fully on the board. Hello everybody. Hello. Bonjour. Ciao. Konbanwa. I am Vene Bunster, the bardic chocolatier. I am teacher by day, and I am memester and singer by night. It is so nice to meet everyone at last. I'm not gonna lie, I was really nervous about all this. But seeing everybody, seeing all the sweet people around, seeing all the awesome people, like, goodness. Let me just make sure everybody gets in on it. Da, da, da. Just make sure that everyone gets in on the stream, because we are going live. We're making sure everybody's live and vibed, all chilled, all around. Also, as you guys can see on probably Twitch, and you can also probably see that, oh, I was sent a star. Oh, cannoli. Jin! Hi! But yeah, as I was saying, we have all the cool things here. That way I can set up for singing on other locations. And here, like, we have some background music in the other streams, but for now, I'm just chilling with you guys. I'm trying to figure out what the fluff to say. Like, seeing everybody on this platform, Iriam, YouTube, everywhere else. Like, it's just a gas seeing everybody around. Oh, thank you for the lurk. Thank you. So, with that said, where to begin? Well, a little bit ago, it was my streaming anniversary. Oh, another star! Whoa! We got stars all over the place. Angelo from Iriam, welcome in. Hopefully, the mic check is sublime. Poppers! Whee, yippee! All the party, all the fun, all the time. I'm really excited for this, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, where do I begin? Okay, part of my lore. You see, I was more people, oh god. Look at my happy debut, yeah. I was just saying, my goofy self, was a streamer foremost at one point. But when I was a younger derp, I loved movies. One big movie that I had watched that got me curious about the effects and stuff was Jurassic Park. Now, it was scary as heck. It was all sorts of scary. And oh, thank you for this share. Harriet, welcome in. Oh, hi. Thank you. Oh, more stars. Oh, geez. More people out here. Let's go. Hi. I'm aware of where you are, my friend, over on Discord. Now, I was scared, and the usher there decided, in their infinite wisdom, to share some insight on how the movie worked. How some of it was, for the most part, not real, but also very much awesome. Oh, right. Let me get this over here, because I realized that not many people can see the chat. Let me get that over here. But yeah, and then it got me curious some more things. I watched making ofs. I watched stuff like that on DVDs, especially the big names like some Marvel, DC, that sort of thing. I decided to get myself in the heels of it. Glow stick. I got a glow stick. Where's the glow stick? Wait, what did... But yeah. So then I started getting more curious about streaming and see how it was like a live or more exciting entertainment stream. Like, you're doing it in real time. And it just got me hecking excited about it. So I decided, when somebody said, hey, you could probably make these kind of things too. Yes, the practical effects are amazing. And I'm like, yeah, I want to get in on this. So somebody decided in their infinite wisdom to throw a lot of softwares that I could use from Filmora. I tried Adobe, and I stuck with DaVinci mostly because it's a little intermediate, but it's also more intimate. See what I did there? Just a little more intimate, intermediate. Yeah. And then as for like the singing part, I must say, I have always loved to sing. Also, if you guys do see on my other channels, there is a thing that says karaoke. 100 points for a song request. Yeah, I know, boo Adobe. Like, sometimes they can be a butt. This was before they became officially a butt in my eyes, and I'm like, no, no. Still, even then, it's like, I don't get it. My head is like soup. Absolutely unequivocated soup. Like, it's like source spaghetti. I'm not even gonna pretend. Which, by the way, oh, Avi, Ayo, ah, hi, thank you for the follow. Also, yeah, like, as for music, I love music. When I was basically a little derp as well, my grandpa decided to teach me some guitar. We used to play a lot together, and I mean a lot. I loved the acoustic, but also I love to be vocal about my singing. I found out that I am indeed, unequivocally, still to this day, a tenor. Wow. Like, wow. Fun as heck. Like, just figure out that I have the range of certain celebrity singers. Also, hi, thank you for the happy debut. Oh my goodness. Aw, the hearts, the hearts. Aw, sweet. Yeah, but yeah, when we go back to the movie side of things, yeah, practical effects are pretty cool. I'm not even gonna pretend. Like, especially when you can make, like, the timing of certain days and nights versus CGI. I'm not, like, that is, like, the coolest thing ever. I am really blown away by how some people in the movie business can do that. Speaking of movies, what is your favorite? What is your favorite, or your anime, or any sort of media? Come on, talk to me. Like, I want to know your thing on this. Yeah. Oh, we got some hearts. Hearts of love. Voice Tangled. Also, oh, what that's an interesting. I haven't heard of it. Do tell me about it a little bit on the side of YouTube and the Twitch. But yeah, Silent Voice. I have not seen that. Like, I bet it's an interesting movie though. It sounds horror-esque. I'm curious. Oh, Harriet says on their side, My Neighbor Totoro. It is hard to pinpoint. I'd say One Piece or Sailor Moon. Ooh, nice. No, classics, classics. Oh, I see. I'm gonna have to look into that sometime because it sounds a little more down to earth than most. I'm gonna take a look at that. Hold on. Oh, a traditional Irish percussion instrument. That is so cool. A star, a star. We are in the starry night, guys. Lots of stars, lots of love, 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 love. But yeah, I I play a lot of guitar. My favorite is the electric acoustic with the metallic strings for that more campfire feel. The biggest stars are... Oh! Aw, how sweet! Angelo! You are so sweet. Ah! You know, with all these points, I may start singing a... Ooh, hold on. The 1,000 star is sent by Lobby. Ooh. I didn't know they counted that thing. Oh, that is so cool. Not gonna lie, that is pretty fun. Oh, that's a Abodra. That's nice. That's very nice. Yeah, I also play a little drum myself. Like, I always believe that if you're gonna make music, it needs a beat. It most definitely needs a beat. Like, I love a good I love a good bit of music that I could dance to. Also, by the way, I do dance. Like, even if my model can't do a little dance, I just swerve around, wiggle around, do a derp, do a dance. I do a dance for you. What's up? But yes, those few things make me a bard. Make me a bardic of music, of entertainment. But also, I love to make some chocolate. I love chocolate. Milk chocolate, dark chocolate especially if we can make it with peppermint. Oh my god. chocolate, chocolate. By the way, I'm still practicing my chocolate making skills, so if you ever have a curiosity of a sort that I can make. Yes, peppermint chocolate is fantastic. I don't know who needs to hear that, but most definitely they're gonna hear it because that sort of chocolate always hits a clear palate. Oh, more people on the stream. Phoenix, welcome in. Oh, another star. Oh, heck. Oh, hoy. Oh, hoy. So many people. So many people. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to feel. I'm excited. So many awesome, beautiful people here just to see. Just to see my goofy self. Oh my goodness. Like, I'm blown away because I'll be honest. In the 9 years that I've done all these content creation stuff, you guys are what make it happen. You guys are the love that I take in and breathe in for the confidence. Because I'm gonna be honest, I'm not always confident, but when I am, I love to be a performer and sing my heart out. I wonder if I should try singing. Star mine for the bard. Oh, wait, star mine for the. Wait, star mine. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Cyber, it is so nice to see you too. You know what? Hold on. Since we're doing a little bit of music thought here, Moody Bards demand a good audience. What? Sorry, my head's kind of empty. For music, someone would have said, Harriet says that the Mary Ellen Carter by Stan Rogers, who is a Canadian folk singer. Ooh. Well, let me first kill the music for a second on the YouTube side, because I'm about to do some acapella. Because normally I would have some music in the background, but I don't know exactly how to perform that just yet on Iriam. Also, yes, I can make my voice high and low. What's up? Let me try Fly Me to the Moon. Let me see if I can serenade you guys tonight. Get a lot of stars, stuff like that. So make sure that you take a screenshot of your stream for. Oh, I will remember to do that. Yes, I will. But to you guys make me fly to the moon. Which, by the way, 5, 6, 7. Fly me to the moon. Let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, baby, kiss me. Fill my heart with song. Let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. It's been a while since I could actually just do something exciting like this, like a full debut on different platforms, and not feel too scared. Like, I'll be honest, I had jitters all over the place when I came over here, when I came by to sing. But you guys, all of you, make it so much more worth it. Just to be able to do something, which, by the way, I have learned from my time and talking with so many people. If you're gonna do something, even if you're scared, you do it scared. Because most times you never know where it will go. Never know how it will turn out. Sometimes the world may just surprise. And honestly, the fact y'all are here is a wonderful, a delightful surprise. Now, let me see. Where am I going with this? Right. I almost forgot. I have to talk a little bit about the chocolate aspect. See, I always loved to make food, especially the sweets. Then, for a long time, I just saw people making sweets, like gummy bears, chocolates, that sort of. And as a kid, I was like, you know what? I want to try that. I want to desperately try that. Then I started doing research, and gummy bears were a little complex for me. And I'm still learning how to bake a cake. I can make pasta all the day, but I cannot bake a cake. Kinda makes me sad. But what really got me was the intricacy and science of chocolate. So every time at the store and I had some pocket change, always times here tend to be that little bit of lore is for later. I would just have a chocolate bar, different kinds, from sweet to bitter, semi-sweet, and with different fruit and or nuts. Yes, that's why I'm absolutely insane. Don't mind me, folks. Little nutty, get it? But huh? Oh, more points. Oh, hi. Oh, a lot of points. 100 points. Nice. Now, as I was saying, I decided to try my hand, all vegan, into making sweets. At first, I was no good at it, and that's why I didn't talk about it for a long time. That was no good because I was trying to figure out how to make it work. Then I did some YouTube research, just click, clack, all the do that day, and I decided to try my hand the first time at a milk bar. Now, normally, any basic person doing the thing would be like, I'm gonna start, at the basics. Plumbing. Ah. Yes, Harriet, I'm always excited about baking and always impressed about the bakers too. Also, that's it. With that said, I decided in my infinite wisdom, try chocolate melts and cacao nibs. All the love. Thank you very much. Thank you. Now, with that said, let me put the music back on for the peoples. Now, with that said, I decided to try that cacao nibs and chocolate melts. Unfortunately, most people would be like, I'm gonna try one at a time and see which one is easiest for me. No. No, I did that all at the same time because I wanted the biggest bar I could find to make into smaller bars. I've been given a hydrate. Remember, folks, always hydrate. Hold on. Yes, I am doing my posture check right now. I'm doing a vibe check. Let me just get that for you. Danced up. Derp. How do I start? Start? What? I'm just poking my screen because I'm trying to figure out what that would mean. What the dirt would that mean? Mine for victory. Yes, 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 yes. Also, by the way, if you guys ever want to boop around and be on the Discord, I will be putting in my Twitter posts the Discord if it's safe to. Sometimes it's a little crazy out there, you know? But yes, I am like stanced up all sorts of derp and it's all so exciting. Legend on the side of YouTube and or Twitch. Welcome in, welcome in. Also, thank you for the chocolate. Now, I was saying, I decided to make the biggest bar I could possibly make upon it. And I was like, yeah, this is very sweet. I made some for a very good friend of mine who just adores chocolate and sometimes just helps out a lot. And I'm talking not just sometimes, they help out almost all the time. And it's beautiful. It's beautiful. And because of that, as people like you, I'm able to try to pursue this any farther than I already have. Yes, this bar with the biggest amount of Vene love. Yes, thank you, Hydra, thank you. But yeah, I just enjoy that kind of stuff. I love making things, whether it be movies or sweets or memes. Either way, like just the fact that I can actually sit down and do all this stuff. And Doko, why are you wiggling violently? What are you doing over there? And what you violent wiggling for? Like what the derp doing? Loaf doing over on the Twitch side of things? What you doing? Let me go check that. Oh, guys, I'm about to get some information over. Oh heck! Oh holy! 48th month subscription over there. What the? Hold up! You know we gotta celebrate at one point. When we get that 50 or so. Like we gotta have a party. Also, we need to get some movies in my Discord at one point. Because oh my god, I would love to just sit down, watch movies, talk memes, all that stuff, and also maybe analyze some videos if you guys wouldn't mind. That's going to be on the list for a few other things, because on the schedule, I do yap, and co-work on movies, video edits, and more. 4 I can use. Yeah, 4 out of 9. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. So, while we're on that subject, like, also, uh, if you want to know a little bit about, like, my food taste, especially, like, I love a sweet or savory. One of my biggest meals, which is a go-to, is either pasta or mashed potatoes. I love mashed potatoes. Especially with a little bacon, some chives, some cheddar. Are you okay? What's wrong with your fingies? Are you okay? Oh, you be okay, friend? Oh, soup. I hope you'll be okay. But yeah, kind of ponder it. Like, ponder the orb a little bit. Because, one thing I want to talk about is, like, different foods that I'd like to get in. Like, I'm trying to get more into the Eastern side of things, or more into the European side of food. I'm always looking for something flavorful, savory, but simple. That's always been how I do things. Simple, slow, thorough. Also, hold on. I see that there is a deer in my walls. Pause the music for a second. Strawberry, what are you doing over there? What you doing? What you doing over there? Boy. You good? Uh, yeah, you good? Like, good, good. I'm glad you're good. Like, I'm just making sure. Wait. Hmm. But yeah. Also, a little question for everyone here. What is your favorite dish in the chats? Go ahead. Tell me. Because honestly, I would love to come back to these streams hungry for more than just the love of you guys. I'd also like to try some foods while we're chilling out. Have a nice dinner or lunch date with everyone in this chat. Actually, that does sound nice, especially when we're poutine with ground beef chunks. Ooh, okay, okay, I see it. I respect the ground beef. Yeah, I know. Over there, lemon pasta, lemon pepper pasta. Oh god, that actually. Yeah, someone over here, my friend Strawberry loves pepper pasta. Although I have to ask, do you usually put some chicken in there? Because I'd love to see that. But yeah, anyone else I want some ideas on how to cook some good stuff. Simple, tasty, because that's what we're about. Outgo. Alfredo. Like, I'll be honest, Alfredo and I have a love hate relationship. Especially if you don't do it where like the cream is not creamy, of course. Also, what? A lot of stars. Oh heck. Like, I've seen on the corner of my screen a lot of stars. Now I wonder, what the derp are we doing tonight? Aside from probably singing and probably talking a little bit about myself and talking with you guys, because honestly, I want to know you guys. Like, Iriam, Twitch, YouTube. What the? What's up? What are you guys up to lately? Because also, I like to get to know y'all while we're having a nice time. Also, someone says, oh, yes, we're gonna do some singing over there. Yeah. Just gotta find some more, music. And also, if you do go to Iriam, it's 100 points. 100 points a song request. Although it has to be within reason. Wow, yes. Eh? Yorumi. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Also, I heard workout equipment stuff. Hi! Also, hi. For those who are just popping in and sliding in, let me try to redo my, introduction for the people that have just arrived. And hello! Bonjour. Ciao ciao. Konbanwa. I am Vene Bunster, chocolatier bard, idol, and by day, bardic by night. How are we doing? It is so lovely to see you. Now, a little bit more about myself. I am like my inspiration came from both Indian Pathfinder for the bardic part of things. Mostly the Pathfinder. Like if we were to put it into you're gonna put it straight into like D&D, it'd be like College of Valor or College of Swords. You would love a little sword play. But also like for Pathfinder, I am the Maestro Muse and the Polymorph, which means I can change anything and everything with power. Also, thank you. I am I'm glad that somebody digs the threads like this. For a long time, I'm talking like the longest time, Jin had actually tailored up this wonderful suit. They are an excellent tailor. If you don't mind, like, go ahead and like just flex that a little bit when you can, Jin. But yeah, like I'm not even gonna lie. Like the idea and concept is that this is one of the first designs for the bard, and I'm just like sitting here with a suit. I am in a suit and a little bow tie. And as for the crown, the little bit there, that's because I feel like royalty when you guys are around, and it's a reference to the bard. Alright, thank you for the lyric, Starberry. Right, of course, of course. Oh, thank you, thank you. Of course, again, the biggest inspiration for looking this snazzy is because I want to look my best for everyone. I want to look my best, feel nice and smooth and comfy, but also standing on business. Ain't that a kick in the head? Trying to be casual, but also like very formal. Ain't that a kick in the head? By the way, let me try a little more acapella with that. First, get the music going, so I can sing along to it. How lucky can one guy be? I kissed her and she kissed me. Like the fella once said, ain't that a kick in the head? The room was completely black. I hugged her and she hugged back. Like a sailor said, quote, ain't that a hole in the boat? My head keeps spinning. I go to sleep and keep grinning. If this is just the beginning, my life is gonna be beautiful. She's telling me we'll be wed. She picked out a king-size bed. Thank you very much. I couldn't feel any better, or I'd be sick. Tell me quick, oh, ain't love a kick? Tell me quick, ain't love a kick in the head? Hey yo. Also, yes, Jin, the design is spectacular. The threads always immaculate. I love it. So get some hydration. By the way, remember chat, stay hydrated. I shrunk and I came back on the other side of the screen with the YouTube and Twitch. Oh god. Note, in future, don't sippy sip all the way up because I'll just mess up your whole day. This thing is overhydration. I overhydrated that I shrank and then came back. So with that said, like, what is a genre of music that you all like? What kind of music? I am a show tune, jazz, pop, hip hop guy. Anything that I can dance to, I will gladly dance. I just love to dance. I love all that. You're practically down for any kind of genre, huh? No. I mean, I don't mind any sort of genre at all. That those are my preferences because I can move and dance to them a little more fluidly. Like a noodle. What's up? I'm just like noodle dance, dude. Dance. What's up? What's up? What's up? Opera? Hold up. What? Opera? On the fluff and ayo? What is that? I'm curious. Like, gateway event? Whoa, ooh. Stratovarius. The skies above by the black mages. Oh. Ooh, I'll look at that soon. Also, I hope I can get to a nice event soon. I'd like to dance around. Maybe sing a little and make y'all proud. Yes, that's a little improv right there. I love doing. Oh, hold on. If I could on my screen one day, I'll show you guys Kiwi. Kiwi just waddled by, and my cat, my sweet little cat, my familiar because he always sticks around. But don't don't let him get near your chicken. He loves beef and chicken. More so that he'll raid your entire stock of it. Ah, good to know. Good to know. Good to know. By the way, a little story about my cat Kiwi. My cat Kiwi. He was just a kitten when I first walked into the room and saw him just staring at me. This was a couple years ago. He was just a small little thing, and I was looking around because I kept hearing a meow, and normally I hear a meow from my other cat, Buddy, but it didn't sound like Buddy. It didn't sound like the little chunker. Until I saw it was a gray and white cat with emerald eyes. Like, and I asked Mom, "Hi, who is this? What is this? What's going on?" She was telling me about how, the little cat was like, pick me, please, pick me, take me home. It was so adorable. The story, but like, wait, can we afford another cat? Like, can we do this? Like, is this something we can do? Like, and like, yeah, like, he's staying, like. So, a couple days went by with the cat, and he started nibbling on my cow at one point, nibbled a little too deep. I got really pouty and angry, and I started crying, because it really hurt for a first-time sensitive in the, cow right there. But then, he starts meowing, walking up, and just giving tiny licks to actually just take care of the wound. I'm like, you are friend. You are friend. I'm going to keep you around. I'm going to see where this goes. Now, Kiwi has been an excellent part of this brand, and a excellent part of my life. Like, oh my goodness, there was at one point where the little guy got really sick. If you know, you know. And we actually busted down the door to get everything he needed to make sure that he was well again. And that's why I love, talking about Kiwi. Aside from the fact that he is adorable, I will send photos when I can. But he's just an adorable little thing that just warmed the heart of my community. And I hope to share more about him when the time does come. Do you have any pets, guys? Like, any sort of cute little floofers? Like it could be dogs, and like cats, and sometimes feathery friends count too. Although I will not mess with a parrot. No, no. Parrots are scary. I will say that right now. Parrots are scary, especially for this bard. Especially when they mimic you or start cursing at you in Spanish, chasing you around with a sandal. Yes, that actually happened. That is not a meme. That is not cap. The bird chased me. Ooh, an indoor cat and a few strays that you take care of. I used to have a parrot. He was really chill. That must be one of the more, I'll say, special ones, because the parrots that I know have craved violence. Like, they have craved those heckings. Like, yeah, I'm a cat person. They're just so easy to tend to, and also they're very much vocal when they want to be, and it's just so adorable seeing them just huddle up at night. One time I found Kiwi on my stomach at one point. It was like, oh, herp. But I'm sorry, like, I'm just overwhelmed. Like, I'm overwhelmed with joy. So it's like nostalgia, talking about myself, talking with you guys more intimately. Although I will admit, I am a little peckish. I'm not gonna pretend. I am, like, probably see about getting some snacks when time does come. So, if you had to say something about yourself that you felt was special, what would it be? Like, what is your favorite part about yourself that you would like to talk about? For me, it's apparently from myself and others, a voice. Like, I don't know why people enjoy my voice, but they do. They do. I mean, I found out recently that I am a tenor, a lot of vocal range, and it's just weird. Like, at least I know I can sing, and that's always a good comfort for me. Because I love being on stage. But you know what? On one hand, good on you for getting that voice going. On the other hand, that would actually be terrifying to my goofy self. I'm not even gonna pretend. Like, I'm gonna pretend. Igor and Gollum gotta freak me out a bit. Master. Kind of thing. Oh, God. And also, when it comes to movies, while we get the acting part out, is there any particular, like, type of movies you guys enjoy? Like, I am a fantasy, sci-fi, and a little bit of action kind of myself, especially, like, if it has a good story. It has to have a good story. Like, for example, another part of my collection of movie insight is that I love the Studio Ghibli movies. Those are a favorite of mine. Like, an absolute favorite. Comedy or fantasy flicks for you? Phoenix, that is totally fair. That is 100% valid. Comedy, because we need more comedy in this. Like, at one point, I wanted to be a comedian. I don't know if I got the chops for it. Some people do think so, especially on my rants. But I don't see it, Chief. I don't see it. Got some hot fuzz. Hot fuzz. Derp. I have to look into that. Yup. Rex has rated in. Boy. Welcome, 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 my friend. Yeah, like it's a bouncy bow and it's so adorable. I just like Willow dance. Dude. Hey yo yo. Welcome in. Grab a chair. Grab a snack. Everybody, please. Oh, it's a comedy action film. I'm gonna have to look on that later. Later. Yes, I am a little flamboyant tonight because at first I was nervous. I was scared. I'm excited and hopeful. Very much so. Like, very much excited for everybody here. Hmm. It is being said to me that I am some soup soon. I love soup. Hopefully it's tomato. I love tomatoes. Tomatoes are a very good comfort food for me, especially because, well, you can always make them into so many things. I tried one point making stuffed tomatoes, and that didn't go so well. But yeah, if we're talking about like a little bit of lore, also, a lot of the lore that I've spoken about is also a mixture of IRL and a little bit of VTubing, but all of it is true, especially the parts about where I'm talking family and about my cat. How I managed to become some of these things, like a musician, a singer, a somewhat of a comedian, and a voice actor to boot. There's, I have told everything that I can about that, especially. If you guys have any questions for me, go ahead. Like, just say hi and give me a question or two. I'd love to entertain. I would love to entertain what you guys want to know. Ah, the perfect soup. And how I'm feeling a little soupy myself. Like my head's kind of a little derpy, but as for the perfect soup, I would say it has to have a nice consistency of, how do we say, like, it can't be overly watery. It just can't. I guess it's a little mixture of like borderline stew and curry, but also like you can, like, it has to have some sort of substance to it, Like, you need to know that you're eating something versus outright guzzling it down. I mean, I love a brothy soup, but it's for, like, sick days. And also, light seasoning. Light seasoning here and there. Do, 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 do. Always a good thing to have. Hello, Alistair, Angel. Welcome in, welcome in. It is so nice to see you. And, hopefully you enjoy your stay. My name is Vene Bunster. I am the Chocolatier Bard. Oh, you know this person! Hello! Also, I am also Toko. Yes, to go more into that, I am feeling very nice, very smooth, very chill. Ah, potato and leek soup. I love potato and leek soup because I've tried it recently and it's just like very savory. Very, very savory. Especially on the cold. Yes. Hello. And family recipe? I'm gonna need to get that from you later. I'm most definitely gonna need to get that from you later. Meaning, get that. Yeah, oh, what would your ideal soup be like? Also, yes, I'm just kind of shifting around in my chair because, pardon me, I am like very much loosening up. I'm loosening up, taking care of my posture, doing what I have to keep myself nice and chill. While we have the description of a good soup from Phoenix, any other questions around? I would love to answer anything and everything, as long as it's within reason. As long as, you gotta keep it. Hmm. Hmm. But yeah, while we're waiting on that, I also like to say that one of my passions, aside from music and all that, is dancing and a little bit of swimming. I love to swim. A lot of the time, I have an affinity for the sea, especially the seafaring shanties, the wind, the spray of the sea, and a little bit of the lore and mystery behind the sea itself. That's just one thing that I really enjoy, especially when going around, like I'm wondering what's really out there, what's really down below. Yes, I also like a little bit of that mystery and realistically a bit of a marine biologist kind of thing. Mixed tomato. Hello, Phoenix. Phoenix, we're gonna have to bottle up with that one. Ooh, prefer red or green enchilada sauce? Oh, to me, if I could say that, like, red has been a little metallic for me, like just overly metallic taste tinge to it. I would like to say green enchilada sauce is a little more tame for my stomach and my taste buds. Unless somebody did it wrong, because if they did it wrong, there will be words. Senko, hello. Thank you, thank you. Oh, thank you for the follow. Oh, another star. Oh heck, all the stars. But yeah, I would love to try different foods like that with little sauces and stuff like that. Oh, enchiladas. Green enchiladas. Ooh, that sounds really nice. Send me some pics when you can. Oh my goodness. Hmm. My favorite is carne asada and, well, burrito or taco, or just with refried beans and carne asada, especially the steak. 'Cause I know carne asada means like grilled meat. I know that much. It's been a while since I've actually interpreted my own one of my own main languages, which is Spanish and Italian. So bear with me. I have been taught English as a third language. A little weird, isn't it? I'm still learning my own tongues. Get into a large concert, so but you're staying as long as you can. Thank you. Yeah, but I can't have beef, so I'm probably gonna make it with chicken or lamb. Oh, ooh. You know what? If you do it with lamb, please let me know how that tastes. Like, I've always wanted to try lamb birria. Also, yeah, the hype is past. Wait, what? I'm checking my screen. Hello, birria. Nah, but that's like a food. But also the hype. The hype. What the derp? We are at 1,000 hype. You guys are awesome. Now, how am I gonna do this? I gotta figure out how to bring y'all in for the fun of it. Oh, no, I try to be awesome, but you guys make it happen more often than not. You guys are awesome, and you know it. Oh yeah. Another favorite food of mine is well, shepherd's pie or cottage pie, as I've heard it's called. Lamb or beef. Nice. Especially when it's like you have a lot of veggies, a lot of meat, and cheese and potato. That's how I do it. But I would love to try traditional. I would love nothing more than to have a traditional. Uh, uh, you know, that is a tough question. If I could pick a 5-star space cruise, like from Wally, or a worldwide tour where you can do anything. But here's the thing: if we're talking like in the movie reference for Wally, as much as I would love a cruise like that, we all know how that went down for so many years, and I would rather live it up and enjoy what I'm doing. So it's like I'll take the tour. I'll take the tour, especially if I can sing my heart out and entertain with everyone, have a good time, have a couple snacks, try different foods, just take in the sights. Yeah, 5 years turned to 700 plus. No, no. Oh, you know what? No, I'd rather be able to eat properly. I'll be a monster from Monsters Inc. Which, by the way, I love Pixar. I love Pixar movies, especially the classics. One, like I have a whole collection actually in my digital library in my Discord. I always have a Google Drive that I always update with all sorts of like. But yes, I would prefer just being able to use my hands, move around. Even though I get tired once in a while. Yeah, I'd prefer that. Prefer that. Thank you. You know, this is talking about movies has got me like I am now more encouraged to do more area movie chats and Q&As kind of stuff with that. Like, yes, yes. You guys have been so welcoming, and I'm like really happy about it. Like, all of you, everywhere we've been, has been welcoming. Uh, hmm. Well, both are in depth in their own way, but I like the Incredibles because for me at least, it shows the struggles of being a super in some cases, and how it is to hang up the cape, as it were. Side out. I love it, but it also hits too close to home. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm like, no, why you call me out with the emotional stuff like this? Art style is awesome. Yes, yes. Like Pixar has always had this way of dealing with a lot of movies. the style, the different animators, the digital animations, and sometimes they'll mix it up, and I'm like, I could go all to do that day on that. Yes. Because I remember seeing some of the dream boards for like for example Monsters Inc., The Incredibles. Like the fact that they had storyboards for that were like drawn out before digitally made was so cool. Ah! Oh! I can't decide on that one because one I had on my birthday, which was Finding Nemo, but Ratatouille, the food and the goofiness of it, yes. Ah, you why? The tough questions. Oh, heck me. I've not seen Elio, but I want to fix that. I want to fix that so I can actually answer that question. Yes, also, pardon. I'm talking with everybody on this while I'm doing chatting about. If you have any questions from Twitch or YouTube, please send them up too. Just to bring up DreamWorks. How to Train Your Dragon, How to Train Your Dragon, all the way. I don't know why that one just caught my eye a lot. I haven't seen either Lava or Bao, but I'm gonna fix that at some point. Also, yeah, I love How to Train Your Dragon. One of my other favorites from DreamWorks is The Road to El Dorado. Oh, okay. Monsters Inc., Finding Nemo, uh, University, Finding Dory, Incredibles. Also, yeah, my thoughts on Prince of Egypt. Ah, yes, it's a very deep movie, and I love the orchestrated soundtrack of it. The telling of Moses, very nice, very nice. Like the you know, oh, hold on, I'm about to see if I can't summon up some popcorn. Because at one point, I'm gonna get in a movie night one way or the other. So help me heck, we're gonna get a movie night. I don't care what I gotta do. Yes. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Have a good night, evening, good day, wherever you are in the world. Please take care of your good. Arigato. Gracias. Merci. And yes, I do know a little bit of a little language here and there. I pop in like a lot of linguistics in my chats because I am still learning, but I never want to stop learning so that way I can talk to so many people. At one point in my life, I wanted to be a linguist. Ooh. Beginning for the past week, Leo has joined the stream for the first time. Hello. Ah, yes. So, while I'm doing that, like, what are your thoughts on some of the movies you personally enjoy, good or bad? Let's bring that up. Because I want to know about chat, like, don't just put it all on me. How about you guys? What do you enjoy as far as movies? Like, good or bad, all that stuff. Hmm. Also, ow. Stomach is insulting me. Like, really much insulting me. Let's have a talk with it later. Don't worry about it. It's all good, folks. I wonder what else can we mess with? What else can we mess with? Ah, Bloodfist. I don't do well with horror, but if you like horror, then that's your thing too. Like, although, is that kind of like a reference to the monkey's paw? If so, eat. Which, by the way, I see we have made it through a whole hour or so into this. Nice. An hour of all of us just chilling, chilling, chilling. Ah, I have been told the popcorn is on the way. Excellent, excellent. A little snack, for later. Popcorn has a special place in my heart, especially with the theater. Especially when you're like at the theater of either like stage or just the silver screen, having a little snack there. Ah, fair enough, fair. Ponder a couple things because honestly, I've been blown. Oh, oh, gonna think on that one for a little bit. It's like that is a pause right there for a second. Also, how do you guys like your popcorn while I figure out some stuff to tell you about? Because I've always been. Yeah, it sounds very weird, but also I can't say that. Yep, thank you for the star. Oh heck, like I can't say that it's also not intricate. Like some of the stuff, like the Green Mile, Shawshank Redemption, are two good movies for. And also, I think they were in books. I think. Let me go check that. Hold on, let me check my archive because I do love to read. But my brain is a little slow because I'm overwhelmed with joy. Pardon my goofy self. Oh, ooh, I'm gonna have to try that. I'm gonna try that. Thank you, Phoenix, for the idea. Like, honestly, thank you. Dill pickle actually sounds interesting for a popcorn or sour cream with onion seeds. I usually have chocolate on mine, chocolate and a little butter, just a light bit. Also, as for the dancing aspect, while we get that started, I have taken 7 years of ballet jazz, and let me tell you, the ballet that I did was Russian ballet. So it's like a lot of flips, a lot of kicks, a lot of movement and gliding. So it's like, legs sometimes get sore thinking about it. And I'm a big guy, so imagine this big guy flying through the air. I mean, look at me. Look upon me. Like, look, guys. I am a big dude. Even for a guy whose mother is a halfling and father is an elf. Oh no, hold on. It's more like my mother is an elf. My father is a very brave halfling. Let's just put it that way. He was brave. Too brave. A little crazy. How do I know? I mean, look at me. How the heck did you guys think they come up with me? Well, here's the thing. I can take a physical bit of pain and strain. I have a high threshold. But mentally, no. I am like head empty, only soup. But yeah, like that kind of strain I learned for 7 years because my teacher was a Russian ballet teacher. And I'm like, and think about it, I'm also, as far as like health wise, I am autistic and diabetic. So having like a lot of energy requires a lot of insulin and a balance of food or heavy calories. Ooh, I love to eat, but also like I love to move around. I just love moving around, being a silly goofball. How about you guys? Like, do you have any extra physical or mental activities that you guys like to enjoy? Hmm. Yeah. AZ has joined the stream for the first time. Hello, hello. I've been sent a star. Hoi, hoi, hoi. Oh god. What's up? What's good? Alright, I have to hydrate a little bit. Ah, Beat Saber. Get a VR for that. I heard Beat Saber is very nice. Here, I hear it. I haven't played it myself. Love to. I need to get a headset for that. I'm sad about that. Like, why you gotta do this? Let me have you. But yeah. Let me see some. Nope, can't boop the chat. I cannot boop the chat. I've tried to boop the chat. Chat will not let me boop. That is sad. I am sad. I want to boot all my chat. Steam Frame is coming out next year. Might be a good choice for a VR headset. Good to know. Good to know. Good to know. Heard about that just a little bit. You know, just the tiniest of the bits. Like I heard a lot about the Valve. I'm about to look on. I'm about to look on that. Now, normally, I'm saying this normally, I would go for a little bit more. But my stomach is like really, and but the thing is, I hate to see you guys go, and I'd hate to go, but enchiladas are in the oven. I guess you better tell me how those taste. But yeah, I would be so sad to just leave without saying thank you all. Thank you all so much for making this day beautiful, making this night beautiful, having this day beautiful, seeing that there are people around who want to see me, and I get to see you all. Love you guys too. Like I love you, Jen. I love everyone in this chat. You guys are awesome. Thank you all for being. You all for being awesome. As always, I will see you next time on the streams. That's so much to do, so much to plan. But right now, au revoir, ciao, arrivederci, sayonara, good night.